With the release of the Panini Dragon Ball Z card game on October 17th, 2014, players rushed to their local game stores to get their hands on the new product.
While new keywords have been implemented, there were still quite a few cards that were just generic copies of scorecards.
Memorable retrains of said cards included Black Scout Maneuver, Orange Uppercut, Red Heel Kick, Blue Head Knock, Namekian Overtime, and Saiyan Acute Rapid Slam as just some of said cards. At this time, I followed Retro DBZ CCG discussion group daily and would look at people's deck lists and thoughts on the power of cards. Very quickly, some patterns in thought had emerged. Namekian Knowledge Mastery was incredibly overtuned with its out-of-combat destruction anger gain. Additionally, the constant effect of the Mastery, which didn't allow the opponent to capture a Dragon Ball from the player if it was their only one, meant knowledge decks could eliminate the ability to win by Dragon Ball victory entirely for their opponent. Black Smoothness Drill, paired with the hand destruction of the Black Devious Mastery, punished aggro players especially, who could not compete against their opponent having a card up on them each turn.
Visiting the Past also added insult to injury to aggressive players, who subsequently were put on a back foot in card advantage and quality. Red Enrage Mastery with Red Shoulder Grab could run away with games in a single combat, given the player could maintain the momentum of attacks through MP powers and combos. Blue Protect Mastery, while lacking damage, greatly curbed the anger potential of any MPPV-based deck. Orange Adaptive Mastery with Orange Devouring Drill proved to be a late-game powerhouse, with the general lack of board hate afforded to most styles. I especially remember wishing critical damage effects could kill drills whenever I played Red Enrage Mastery. Orange also had strong drill protection in the form of Orange Focusing Drill. While fun, Saiyan and Power decks really didn't make much of a splash. They had some cards that offered card advantage, and I do remember the strength of Saiyan Domination if you were playing Vegeta and Vegeta's anger was attached. But generally, it didn't feel like it brought quite enough to the table and had almost no anti-anger in the style.
On the MP front, let's start with the lower hero performers. Goku in Orange was okay, but he felt pretty fair and hinged heavily on tutoring Orange Devouring Drill, or drawing Kaioken to make it to his levels 3 and 4. Premier Goku 4 is probably one of my favorite levels of the entire game, and I spent every set building a different variant of Orange Adaptive Goku, all the way till the end of Panini and, well into Fan Z. While he was experimented with in other styles, Orange was by far the most consistent. Gohan, while paired and seemingly balanced around the Red Enrage Mastery, left much to be desired. He offered no actions on his level 1 and 2, an action being a power or attack that could be used proactively. Paired with no anger gain of any sort on his levels, he was just slow and fragile. His design really harbors some questioning on the design team when comparing his levels to, well, other stacks in the game. I really think that if he had some sort of anger effect put on these levels without considering Red Enrage Mastery's potential synergy, he could have been at least somewhat viable competitively. Trunks had a great AT, but you didn't really give him much for the first 2 levels other than some hand knowledge, very weak hand fixing. He was a spiritual successor to Android 18 and Master Roshi control decks of score, and had a few neat tricks with some black cards. His high AT meant that he had a decent shot of hopping off with some Saiyan cards that wanted you to be stronger than the opponent. But again, no anger on stack or actions at all, mostly left him relegated to being too slow to really work in anything over other people. As for the villains, well, at least Vegeta had anger, unlike Gohan or Trunks. He had decent AT, especially when gaining stages constantly from the Saiyan-empowered Mastery. Unfortunately, his design and a small card pool primarily relegated him to Saiyan and Red for the first state of the game. Though you could argue that he had some way to play, Black, I guess. He was aggressive and you didn't really have access to enough board hate or anti-anger in the styles to stop Namekian or Black decks. Could pop off in Red, mainly if you drew Red Shoulder Grab, but so did everyone else. And honestly, Red was just way too flimsy, having almost no endurance. So you were playing a very suicidal game. Something that got exacerbated in the next set. As one of the biggest villains in all of Dragon Ball, well, Frieza had a pretty tame appearance in Panini DBZ. He did gain anger, but he was just really reactive to the whole stack, with kind of an arguably weaker mirroring of Vegeta on his levels 1 and 3. He had a good AT and could be utilized to trigger some discard effects relatively consistently. His stack asked you to level to one of the best level 4s in all of Panini, honestly, but, the levels you had to play to get there were really hit and miss. One of his name cards was completely dead, and, Supernova was kind of a gimmick that was pretty telegraphed. If you played into anger decks, copying their attacks on level 2 playing really defensively and leveling against them was fun, but if you played into the passive Namekian and Black decks for the first set, it was like having your toenails pulled out one by one. Well, paired with the Blue Protective Mastery, I personally enjoyed him the most in Black Devious, primarily because Black Command existed, and then also the Black Devious Mastery was one of the only ways that you could consistently get Frieza's Capture Strike out of your hand, which, like, Nova just made you want to play. As for the Titans of set 1, well, there became a term known as the Big Three, and these were known by the players at the time because they dominated discussion of a competitive environment. Piccolo's synergy with the starter pairing that it came with, Namekian Knowledge Mastery, led to a very powerful and beginner-friendly deck that often could not have its anger checked adequately by styles that were not blue. It offered the ability to win by all 3 win conditions, MPPP, Survival, and Dragon Ball Victory, with a degree of player skill and deck-building expression. Ginyu found success due to his ability to generate an immense amount of board pressure and card advantage right out of the gate.
Powerful non-styled card overpowering attack allowed Ginyu of all styles to safely tutor his allies from the life deck or discard pile.
While all these discussions were had at a competitive or intellectual level of the game, many of us fondly remember trying our orange Piccolos, black Gokus, blue Krillins, Knowledge Gohans, and Empowered Trunks, or maybe Devious God Gokus that we slapped together from the cards we got from our local or eBay. Maybe you remember haggling to mass order boxes from one of the dealers on Popos, calling up your friends to split cases, and then proceeding to draft whatever you got. The sealed rainbow events early on with new players and old score players where you got lucky enough to pull a rainbow foil mastery and play a different pairing than the retail. The uncut sheets of cards as a reward, or those Goku promos that, well, were still better than the rare art of Kamehameha. The Time as a Warrior's Tool, Confrontation, Stare Down promos, or Black Scout maneuvers. It just goes on. I remember meeting new people who all just wanted to play. Not every local was competitive, not every event or meetup was sweaty and about winning. A lot of the time people made decks that were fun and unoptimized. Here's my deck of Frieza's army in orange because this has blocking drills and I want to play a bunch of his soldiers. Here's my Vegeta deck with no Gallic Gun because I can't be bothered to buy a bunch of packs trying to get it. Trunks is my favorite character and I like saying Clothesline because it does 15 damage. Now I can't speak enough to all of the decks that people played and enjoyed. I can just name a few that stood out in my own experiences and my limited time and memory, but I know all of you out there that were around for those early sets have a couple decks you loved unconditionally, and please don't be mad at me if I don't mention them.
My name is Frank DeLuca. I had played the score game very casually during its run in the years of 2003 through 2006. I never played in any tournaments, and I never had a lot of cards. I rediscovered the game in 2012 under the retro virtual format, and followed the 2014 Panini game until its cancellation in 2017. I've continued to play the fan-run successor, Fanzy, ever since then. I created the series, A Player's History of Panini's Dragon Ball Z card game, as a love letter documenting the game from the perspective of those that played it. My story and others will be interwoven to create a narrative that I hope you find entertaining and informative as I examine the game from its pre-release through cancellation. It is with the help of the community and the passion that they have had for decades that allows us to continue playing this remarkable, frustrating, and wonderful game. This is A Player's History of Panini's Dragon Ball Z card game. So I do want to preface for this episode's of gameplay here, at least the deck lists that I'm going to be rolling around with are more meant to simulate that kind of first couple months of the game where people are getting their starter decks, they're buying some boosters, they're trading with their friends, they're trading with locals, and maybe they're picking up some singles. You know, by no means are supposed to be the most optimized lists ever, and so I just thought this would be a great time to be able to actually kind of play in a very disorganized, goofy way that we've not been able to replicate since. So as the first deck I want to show off to you, it's going to be Blue Protective Frieza. Now this is something I played quite a bit of back in set 1 through like set 3 even. So I start off with a list that's kind of just trying to limit the starter cards to 2-ofs because it's an initial kind of beginning of set, kind of recreating you trading around cards. We have 2 blue positioning drill, 2 mental drill, a bunch of 2 of other setups like stretch kick and all that stuff. I run blue trick in here. One of the things that I did quite a bit of, and I know other players did, was kind of experiment by putting a couple of the Dragon Balls in, notably like 3 and 5. Some decks ran like 1 and 6 for different reasons, and I really liked these in anger builds, particularly in like blue, for example. Like there's not really a lot of printed anger gain cards, so I really like just getting anger wherever I could. We have like Time is Worst Tool, 3 of Defense Effect because it's common. There's the 2 of, again, of like starter cards like Neck Beam. It was decently accessible to get like a promo version of Stare Down if you won at a tournament at a local. We have Reprimand for ball bouncing. A couple of the 2-ofs of the blocks, 1 of each of the copy blocks of the time. I really liked these as like a 1 or 2 of just because Frieza's whole gimmick was copying attacks. If you played into like an Enrage Blast or some of these like red decks or something, it was another way to kind of proactively get some anger. We have a couple of the other starter blocks. And I really liked Blue Wrist Block. I think this card was heavily underrated. It was one of the cards that was like really good to me for a lot of sets. Captive Strike, this card sucks. I hate it, but at least you can pitch it to the Mastery to get an anger. It's mainly being played because we want to make Supernova work. 3 blue Head Knock, 3 blue Betrayal, 1 red blue Reverse. We got 1 of Lunge, 1 of Terror, which at this time in its lifespan, Terror was a 3 of card, which is really insane to me. I don't know why that was a thing, but it is. So, and then of course we have Nova at a 3. These Supernova promos were super easy to come by. They were like just like the Goku's Kamehamehas. There were some of the early promos that you got in like mass bulks, so it's not unheard of for someone to have a 3 of easy made Frieza list with, you know, Novas and Captive Strikes. 2 Enraged Blast, the 1 Trap Strike because we're running Dragon Balls. If it was optimized, I'd be running 3 of this. And then just 1 ofs of Blue Torpedo and Blue Energy Overload because you're never going to be able to see these cards again after somebody gets some better cards. Next, we're on to Adaptive Goku here. Now, again, this is supposed to be more of a budget list, so after a little bit of trading and some pack opening, we would have 2 visiting the past, ideally. People did run Orange Celebration back in the day because, unlike as the game progresses, you'll see there's not a lot of drill searching in the game, which is kind of why Goku was paired with a Mastery and seemed decent in theory. We have 2 Orange Escape as kind of a way to help me play those cards out of my hand, the drills out of my hand if I get into combat. It also works really well with Devouring Drill and is one of the only ways you can trigger Devouring Drill. We have Quickness Drill because I love this card. A lot of the drills, staples that kind of go forward for a lot of Panini's lifespan come out in set 1. Some of these will definitely get slotted out as time goes on. These kind of generally form the core of most Orange adaptive decks. We have Time Confro, not too hard to get. 1 Destruction, you could put 2. I just want to show off some other cards from Time. Excavation, I really liked this card always. Inspection's great. 3 Kaioken, not hard to come by. All these blocks that kind of eventually get phased out, but kind of do have some relevance depending on what the meta's like for you. Energy Evasion's a card I don't see after like set 2 played. We got Blinding. Orange Search Maneuver, which this card I think was really nice in the early sets of the game. Goku's Kamehameha promo. These things were like handed out like crazy. Unfortunately, Goku's Kamehameha is not a great card. That said, I definitely try to make a lot of gimmick decks with this card, and I figured I would include 2 of them. Just 2 Stare Down and 2 PowerPoint because they're starter cards, and then a couple of these other energy attacks from the early game that are kind of about recurring cards. Orange Offensive Strike's really cool. If you can get Aura Drill out, it's dealing critical damage potentially, and it tutors itself, so just kind of a little gimmick. Uppercut at this time is not limit 1 per deck, and it can grab non-styled energy attacks, so this is a card that actually gets abused quite a bit by like Orange Ginyu, because he has Overpowering Attack he can go grab, so it turns into 6 copies of Overpowering Attack essentially. We have Orange Launcher at a 2 because it's a starter card, but this card is like an immediate 3 of for a lot of the Orange Adaptive lifespan. Because it is a critical damage effect, and it allows you to trigger your Mastery, which lets you get a drill in play if you've dealt critical damage or used a critical damage effect. And then just a 1 of Overhead Smash. For some reason they made this card BAU. At worst, it can get some drills back in your deck, which is kind of nice if you get behind. It's just kind of a cute card. I've definitely tried to use this in the early game, but, you know. And of course, I love this Goku 4. Alright, here we have Red Enraged Vegeta. Now this was one of my favorite decks in the demo days, up and through probably the 3rd set of Panini. I played this deck quite a bit. Because of Vegeta's level 2 and 3, you really want to run cards that raise your anger. Some of my favorite cards are in this set, like Red Blaze, for example, is one of my favorite cards of all Panini. You have things like Red Burning Rage, which kind of like, I feel like kind of really go under the radar, but it is really an extremely powerful card in certain decks, which I will showcase later. A lot of 2-0s of these early blocks. A lot of these get phased out, or some of these at least get phased out, especially like the physical blocks as time goes on. A lot of the red cards from the set that I didn't include in here using your anger as a resource. Of course, we have 3 Double Strike and 3 Shoulder Grab, which form the backbone of every red anger deck. You have things like Red Right Cross, which is for MPPV. You know, a couple of other random cards, like I said, anger as a resource stuff, like Red Lightning Slash. Dev Blow is a crazy card. I love this card. 2 Galagun, because let's say you traded for him and you pulled one out of a pack. Empowered Flying Kick is kind of, at least it's like a pseudo anti-anger card. You can use it to gain 2 anger, essentially. If you play it when you're at 0 anger, you can stop people that are 3 or 4 anger. It's a better card at Blue Protective, but it's an option as just like some light anti-anger. 2 Red Heel Kick and a Left Bolt because you traded for me, you pulled them. We have Heating Beams, I love this card. Energy Blast. Energy Outburst is a 1 of. This card honestly does like nothing for you unless you can get to like Vegeta 2 or 3, or you pop a Burning Rage, or yes, Shoulder Grab going, but it is potentially a 2 to 3 anger card, so that's kind of nice. And then Frenzied Blast, I love this card for the early game. It sucks that it has to hit, and it eventually gets phased out, but this was a pretty staple card for the early sets. Surrounded Beams, I love this card just because you make an unstoppable attack. And this card unfortunately kind of stopped seeing play about halfway through the lifespan of the game. 2 Stack Shot, again, staple going forward. So a lot of Red's core big anger cards, you know, are in this first initial set and will continue to be part of the metagame. So this is my Knowledge Piccolo build. Now this is kind of supposed to reflect more of like a regular kind of budget Namek game player. This is something that they very easily could scrounge together. It's probably a little bit better in terms of quality than some of the other decks that I'll be playing for this this episode here, but we have the 7 Dragon Balls. That's not too crazy to get. Radar trading for Silencing. This card used to see a lot of play, quite a bit in the early game for sure. It's a great card. Works as like a budget sphere for you. We have Battle Pausing is really good in Namekian because you have a lot of these cards that you want to replay, like Hybrid Defense and Right Throw. Weighted Clothing is really easy to get. Hybrid Defense is easy to get. Overtime's a really great card. Like 2 of them I think is pretty realistic to be able to pull and trade for. Energy Guide is put at 3 because we just want this deck to be a little bit better. Same thing with Knee Block. You're going to be trading for these instantly. Stance is really cool. It doesn't really see play after a certain point in the game, at least in my experience, but like especially next set, it's going to be pretty relevant. Of course, we have 1 Forceful Block, a couple of Flinch in here. This is, at the time, lets you play a Dragon Ball if you're level 3 or higher, so this card was pretty much in every Namekian deck. It's such a good card. Dev Blow in here, Zone Pressure, Right Throw, Rage Blast. I really liked 1 to 2 of like Palm Shots and Planned Attacks in mine and my friend's decks we played in the first couple of sets. Palm Shots is a really underrated card. Even though it has to hit, it can give you an anger and give you a card draw, which is pretty nuts. Maxwell, Onslaught, Overhead Blast at 1, just because I want to fit some of these other cooler cards. Double Strike is a common and really good. Targeted Strike, this card's insane. And then just like a 1 of Beam Cannon, which Beam Cannon wasn't like super important to Knowledge Piccolo. It definitely gets more merit to run it next set, if you know the cards I'm referring to. All right, we're into our first match here. I have a guest with me, Nate Brown. Nate, tell me, you know, who you are, you know, where you're from, and the deck that you chose to play against me today here.
Hey, I'm Nate Brown from Gastonia, North Carolina. Chose to play Saiyan Empowered Godku from set 1. I have a little bit of history of this deck in that I spent way too much money and bought the Godku SDCC promo when it was like $200.
Yeah.
And it's a fun deck. It wasn't very good in set 1, but here it is.
So, is there any one memory that comes to your mind about set 1 times?
The biggest thing is when set 1 came out, I think they were still saying that you could use score stuff, and there was no OP season, so like most of what we played in set 1, we were including score stuff and like mixing and matching, which was, you know, obviously a very different mindset. So I don't know that I've ever really experienced a true set 1 game. I've played set 1 through 3 many times, but I don't know that I've ever played a full set 1 only game.
Yeah, so that's the funny thing is like with the set 1 stuff, they said it's supposed to be score legal, and I remember posts from people trying to mix and match Panini and score, and it kind of being a little bit of a mess. Well, awesome, man. I'm glad you helped. You're volunteering to help and play. I'm looking forward to it. For anybody who doesn't know, though, I mean, me and Nate have been working on a whole GT kind of side project that plays along with this Panini game. So I've known Nate for quite a bit here. Never got to meet him in person, but I'm gonna run Red Enraged Vegeta since you're playing Goku. It just makes sense. And this is a deck I played a lot of in set 1, so I'm gonna roll an 11.
I got the 7, so you're up first.
All right, my man. Good luck. Have fun. We're just gonna get this going. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna discard Red Power Rush, rejuvenate Red Energy Defensive Stance.
Yeah, that Red Power Rush has made a little bit of a comeback for me with Relentless Mastery. Right off the bat, I draw the Golden Boy. Let's put Lightning Dodge in the pile, and I think I'll leave it there.
Oh, VTP. I'm gonna enter combat with no effects here.
I'm trying to remember if there's any combat enders, though. There is Blinding. I'd be kind of shocked if you were running Blinding, but I'll just leave the VTP for now.
Sounds good. I'm gonna lead with a Red Burning Stance.
Yep, I should have done it.
All
right.
I am in B tier E, so it's going to do 0 damage.
All right.
I'll banish that on hit, and then on hit, I get an Anger from Vegeta. I have missed playing this stack so much.
I'll play Saiyan Domination. So no events. Raise Manger 1. This will be 4 life cards. Hit, I'll gain 3 stages.
That is gonna hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna pass for now.
Oh, Godku. Destroy. Draw.
I will pass.
I'll play Dev Blow.
All right, I only have 3 in my pile. What's the damage on this sucker? F to...
Let's see. I'm in F.
Or E. You're an E bracket. To my...
Am I?
Yeah, to my B.
Oh, yeah, yeah, you're right. E.
4,
So
5
E
stages.
to B.
I'll take the 5. I will pass.
Same.
Dude. That sucks.
Nah.
That sucks.
Domination.
Domination's such a good card. Another VTP. Oh, man. Dude.
I'm going to discard saying Clothesline and rejuvenate Direct Strike.
I did not miss playing into VTP at all. Oh, my gosh.
It's terrible. It is terrible. It is a terrible feeling.
It's just horrid. I don't know what I'm looking for is the problem with VTP on the table.
Instant transmission.
Fuck
Oh,
it.
wait.
Fuck it. I'll enter. Let's do this. Let's get this over with. Yup. Okay. Let's just pass.
Well, I'll play it.
A red escape, baby. I'm going up. And let's trigger the mastery. It's been so long. I will draw a card. Well, good thing I didn't pass and you enter on me because I knew I was going to draw setups. Floating effect of red escapes in play. Yeah, let's do Vegeta for 4 stages. And red escapes so crazy with Enrage.
I'll take it.
Alrighty. This is another crappy thing about playing Vegeta is his AT like is just not great
It's terrible.
for the set.
I'll play Saiyan Surprise, raise my anger 1. AT plus 3. I think we're both in
C.
C. So 4 stages.
I will block that. Let's go with
Okay.
Gallic Gun. It's gonna be coming in for
Ooh.
7 life and stage unpreventable.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, not like none of those had endurance anyway. Actually, the first one did.
Double crit.
Double crit the anger. I will get 2 anger off that. God, I missed this so much.
I'll Godku. Mill. Draw.
I will pass.
I'll play Saiyan Sabotage 1 stage.
That it will. I'll take the 1.
I'll gain 3.
I will pass. Yeah, Sabotage and Red Burning Stance being the exact same card is just hilarious to me, but...
Except for Burning Stance is better.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
gains anger.
Yeah. Nothing to turn off, I suppose. Yeah.
For 3 life.
That is going to hit. 1, 2, and 3. I will pass. Ain't even that bad, you know? Ain't even that
Play
bad.
Clothesline.
Hell yeah. Give me that C bracket 18 instead of that E bracket. Gonna be doing 5 stages. I'll take the
5 stages.
And I will pass.
I will also pass, so into combat.
So my effects...
Oh, okay. So you go down.
Yeah, go down. I may draw. I won't draw. Whoops. Okay, go ahead.
56 stages.
Hell yeah. Alright.
And then I'll go...
Getting a drill.
Let's see. Yeah.
Like the empowered god who gets like the retaliation drill, I think, and that's kind of all he gets this set, I think.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
And like I remember that saying like analysis drill or whatever, being like, I'm like, oh, that sounds good in theory, and then it's like there's no cards that tutor drills. Empowered Goku with a non-Godku level was like something I considered, but like there just isn't enough board cards in Saiyan to make it worth it yet.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, you know what? I've been forgetting that whenever I rejuvenate a styled card, I have to raise my anger 1.
Oh, whoops.
Kind of getting cooked right now.
A Gallic Gun, dude. Gallic Gun's so good with Enrage. Like, Gallic Gun makes you want to play Enrage Mastery with Vegeta so badly.
It does. Oh, man. What did you hold that you were passing? Well, I'm going to enter. We'll find out.
Perhaps it's a card that gets turned off by Saiyan Domination.
I sure hope.
Are you going to play a Saiyan Domination? Yup.
4 life.
Yeah, it's going to hit. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Also... Gotta love, I mean, red like does not get like practically any endurance Panini until the later sets. It feels like, I mean, set 3 gives a little bit, like no kick, but
yeah, that's true.
I think that was like, there's like very hit and miss endurance that they get every few sets. That actually is kind of nice that you did that. I don't quite have what I want in the pile yet. Heel kick, I'm gonna raise 1. I will lower 2. And let's go get a static shot.
Okay.
2 stages. And then on hit, raise Mega 1 from Vegeta.
I'll play Saiyan Surprise 7.
Yeah, I'll take the 7. 5, 6, and 7. Double strike for 0. And then hit, I will level. And then I will trigger the mastery. Let's draw a card. Let's discard a lightning slash.
Okay. I think you went back to level 1.
I did, didn't I? Thank you. You know what's funny is these double strikes are going to actually kind of hurt me this combat because that retaliation drill.
Oh, I'm gonna Goku, destroy, Draw.
And let's just go for the level 2 for 4 stages.
I'll play Arm Catch.
Sounds good. I do gotta say, playing Red Rage Vegeta again is so fun. Like, if you could just remove Namekian Knowledge, Piccolo, and Black Krillin from set 1, I'd have so much fun.
I'm actually going to pass.
Fair, fair, fair. Well, let's go in with that Static Shot for 5. No Endurance.
2, 3.
I will choose to crit your Anger. After I've raised 2 on hits, the Master will give you a 3rd Anger. Also, Vegeta having all this unpreventable damage in the first set is just wild.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, I think back, and I feel like if I had played him as an energy MP, I would have had a lot more success. Because, like, stage locking wasn't really a thing.
Yeah, no, not really. Just not enough anti-anger or AT for most of the MPs. Like, Godku's like the one MP with some good AT, and then, like, Ginyu can bring on Birder and, like, Goldo, but...
Oh, man. I feel like you're going to level again. I'm going to get MPPV'd on, probably.
There's potential.
This really stinks, but I'm going to play this. It'll do 7 stages.
Yep. That's going to hit. Also,
Okay.
you put your drill away. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yep. You know, real good Saiyan cards.
For... Yeah, 0.
Okay.
Your action.
Pass.
Dang it! I messed up. Oh, I wasn't thinking.
Every day I'm reminded how bad stage beats sucks.
Man, I goofed up. I should have. That's fine. It's fine. You entered on me. That's right. Well, Burning Rage. This is a card I really love.
I didn't want to banish my drill, but I figured I wanted to stage lock you in case you had another Gallic Gun or Static Shot.
No, totally fair here. Okay, so like my thought
I'd
process.
also like to point out I have not done a single amount of life to you with stage damage.
You did a couple to me, but
I don't think so.
you nickeled. You hit me for like 2 at a time. I'm gonna enter combat with no effects here. I'm gonna be greedy for 4 stages. Okay, modifier level 2's floating. Yeah, I fucking knew it.
4 life.
Dude! Yeah. Oh, whoops. I did mean to use that for endurance because it's red. I'll just... let's just say I...
Still might get slammed this combat, but we'll see.
That blows. Sure, let's just do Burning Rage to level.
Yeah, I'm about to eat like the biggest Gallic Gun ever.
Well... I'm going to discard this. And then the Burning Rage goes to pile. Burning Rage floating. So I have +2 life and +1 stage and all my attacks to raise anger. And
Goku.
And I went to the wrong level. Whoops. There we go.
I think this might be curtains for me, actually.
It's not looking too hot for you, I'm not going to lie. Unfortunately, the card I drew doesn't really... Let's just do a left bolt. Unfortunately, I don't mod damage from this. 6 life, unpreventable. All banished.
I'm a crit. Banish.
I'll crit the anger.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Dang it. That sucks. This is fine. This could be worse. This could be significantly worse hand.
Play Saiyan Direct Strike.
I'm gonna block. I'm just gonna blocking hand it.
Okay.
Yeah. I made the mistake last time. Let's do a double strike. First use. 4 life cards, and I'm in D. Tier 1, 2, 3. C.
Oh, I already took the damage. I'm sorry.
Okay, gotcha. Yep.
Um.
Oh my god, I forgot. I crit your anger. I get an anger from the left bolt.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna take that. Actually, I'm a little cheater.
That's good.
Your action.
So now, if you level on your next action, you won't get the.
I won't. No.
Yeah. I'll play Saiyan Surprise. I'll level.
I'll take the 3. I will do this 2 level. And then I will draw a card, of course, discard a fucking VTP. 1 life card. Let's see, your C to my E, C, D, E. 3 stages in a life card. And this will go bye-bye.
Pass.
Vegeta for... You're in C to my E again, so this can do 9 stages in a life.
I can use endurance on this, right? Or no?
You cannot because of
Okay.
brain ranges all attacks. Still passing?
Yeah.
I'll pass as well.
I think it's curtains for me, but I'm on a D level.
Sounds good.
I don't have any drills to get.
Yeah, that's the unpreventables, man. Like that was like what I thought they were gonna really like go on for red, and then I feel like they kind of did in Panini later, but like they didn't really. They're like really hearing their cards with it, I suppose. But stack shot's so nuts. Passing, huh? All right. I don't think this is an enterable hand. I'm gonna pass. Discard observation.
Yes. Even with the
Discard right cross.
even with the AT, I just can't push any stage damage.
Yeah, just the amount of anger in this game in set 1. And like I didn't even draw a shoulder grab this game, granted.
Well, I'm gonna have to enter. I don't really have a choice.
1, 2, 3.
Confro.
Fun. What do you got for me?
Let's take Dev Blow.
Interesting. You must have an energy block. A Saiyan Focus, perhaps? Sure, let's just go for the Surrounded Beams first.
Time.
Okay. Well, shoot. It's a good thing I didn't enter last turn.
Do Saiyan Enraged. Use Anger 2. Rejuvenate the bottom 2.
Well, you better hope they're not both styled.
Why?
Because you're going to level before you draw.
Oh, you're right. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about that. I haven't done it the whole game.
I know, the fucking... Well, it's like, yeah, we didn't do it on the passes, but that's true. Yeah, which you should, I guess you should have one more anger for what it's worth, but whatever. It's if you
want me to add it?
That's up to... If you want it, you can take it. If you don't want it, that's totally fine.
No, you're good. I'll do it. I'll add it.
You don't have... If it's to your disadvantage, I did take that, like, one... anger after the next action, so with the left bolt.
Let's see. Trying to remember. Okay. I'm gonna God Coup.
Okay.
Which is kind of crazy, but I don't really have a choice.
That's fair. I'm gonna pass.
All right. I'll play Dev Blow.
Maybe I should have just done Vegeta to lower my anger. I don't know. Let's see what I random drew. Probably
Banish time. Are you not running stare downs, or are they just all still in your deck?
I'll never tell. I think I run 2. Yeah, I just haven't seen them, I believe. I also only run 2 Gallic-Gun, for what it's worth.
Okay.
Yeah.
F2E.
Yep.
So 3 stages. Big damage.
He's doing it. I'll pass.
In a minute.
That's fair. Oh, here we go. All right. Real funny.
So I'm only in E now.
I'm in D, so D5. Now you'd be enough. Maybe you should just go to Goku 3 this game.
Well, that's what I was hoping to do, but I don't know. Okay, we're gonna elbow drop. So I'll be in C. So 6, I think.
Hey, endurance. I will pass.
I'll Enraged. The bottom 2 are both Saiyan cards.
Man, 4 anger, Saiyan, enraged. What are you gonna
Cheyne,
draw? What
2
are
more,
you
draw
gonna
a card.
draw? I feel like you haven't shuffled your deck yet. Pass.
Saiyan Foot Stomp to level.
Well. Oh my god, he's gonna live through the combat! What the heck?
I am in E? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
7.
7.
4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Oh, fuck it. I already ripped it off the deck. Well, shit. I might actually die this combat. I'll pass.
You have the energy block. But I have to do this no matter what.
You do. You do.
So...
Oh my god,
I'll
level
go
4 Goku. Oh, he's gonna go to level 4 Goku!
Oh, I don't have any anger right now.
Well, you
So...
got... Oh, that's
there is a
oh,
chance.
That's right, you did reset. Well, it depends on what you draw off the top.
So I'm assuming you'll block this.
I most definitely am blocking that attack. I will. I gotta look at my discard pile before I determine if I want to try to random draw. I'm like, no. I'm like counting my blocks right now, and I'm like, I think I'm kind of cooked if I try to draw off my top, so I'll just pass.
Do only one of these, unfortunately. So I'll gain 1 anger, draw,
I will pass.
and so will I.
You drew a block, is what I'm hearing. Let's play the red blaze it. I think I have to enter. Like, I know you rejuvenated a bunch of blocks is the problem. Let's go in. No effects.
Alright, I'll draw 3.
I will do Vegeta. I will lower my anger 1. And I will draw 1. Oh, fucking kidding me.
Wait. Let's do this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, now I gotta look at something. Let's see. There's 1. You have a blocking hand. I don't like that. I guess I'll Goku. I don't think I have anything.
Drill?
Oh, wait. I do have something, actually. Because... Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, did you
I don't think I have
rejuvenate?
any.
Oh, you rejuved your drill?
No, you banished both of them.
Oh, no.
Or I banished one of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's going to hit.
Alright, so 5 life.
I forgot that thing rejuvenates up to 5 cards. 4, no crit. Let's just do a blaze. I'll raise 1. I'll crit your anger. I'll rejuvenate 2. Crit to give it anger. Please say pass.
If you have the blocking hand, you win. But I don't really have any other choice. So I'll play Dev Blow. Lower that anger 2.
I do know that the Goku 3 and 4 have good AT in this set, especially for the time period. So
Does it matter? Do I need to banish anything?
It does matter.
Okay. I'm in E.
To my C, C, D, E.
B. No, you're in B.
Oh, fuck me.
E to B.
Oh.
4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I don't die off that action, but it's not looking hot. I will do a devastating blow. You can just banish your top. No. Yeah, just do top 3. It doesn't really matter in your case. Lower anger 2 for 1 stage.
If only.
If you had the Saiyan right cross in your hand right now.
So I have this, and I chose to play this over the other one.
Or wrist block or whatever.
Yeah, and if I had wrist block, I would win the game right now. But I chose this one instead.
That's sad. Ugh.
And then I will pass.
What's one life card to 2 life cards. Yeah. Oh my God, killing people with mill. That would be such a legendary way to do the first match for this whole series. I know you have the block, but I have the jump. Okay. And then I'll pass.
Yep. And then it'll go to my turn. I draw out.
I drew 2 frickin' VTPs and a red blaze with my mastery this game. Then I drew 1 double strike. So it was like four like uses or whatever that I had where I was like, oh my gosh.
I'll tell you what I realized. I shouldn't have been trying to stay on level 1. I should have just leveled.
Oh man. Yeah, no, I remember this like empowered Goku, but like it's just like saying not having any drills. It was like, damn, this sucks. I want to play power just so I hit level 4, but
yeah, there's literally only 3 drills that I can even play. So like,
yeah,
you know, and then of course Godku is better than 4 in this deck because his AT doesn't scale as well, but at least he puts an extra card in your hand. 4 is basically dead. I mean, the drills I can get are not worth it at all. I mean, one of them is analysis drill, which is completely useless once you're on 4. And then retaliation's okay, and then I could get quickness as the only freestyle drill. So maybe staying on 1 was the play, but
yeah, not fair.
Really, 3 is where the sweet spot. I'd love to be on 3, but
yeah, 3 is a good level. Like, it was a really good level for a lot of Panini, and like I think towards the end it's a little slowed, especially especially towards the end, especially compared to what your option is towards the end of the game. But yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, this makes me like want to see this deck when it's got some more board to grab, like when.
It does get a lot better in set 2 when you can get Unleashing Drill and
Intimidation.
Intimidation.
Yeah. Well,
Unleashing Drill is the other drill in set 2 also, or is that set 3?
Protection Drill's also in set 2.
Which one?
Protection Drill's also in set 2.
Yeah, that's what I was
talking about. Oh my god.
Yeah, those two together are pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it does get a lot better.
Well, that
it does inspire me though to think that, like, you know, in the early sets of the game, because Vegeta's kind of skewed that way, I always played like physical Vegeta, but now I kind of wonder, like, if I had just played like Saiyan empowered Vegeta with energy,
oh yeah,
it would have been significantly better, even though his like 2 and 4 have physical attacks.
No, his that's how I played him in Red and Saiyan. I played him in energy beats, like, primarily. Like, it was so good. Like, you obviously run like double strike and shoulder grab, but like energy beats, just to, like, his level 3's modifiers, which, like, I didn't even get to use this game like at all, but like you having that, and if you float into it with a level 2, like your Gallic Gun's doing 10 life is just insane. Like, that's just like an incredible amount of damage.
Yeah, especially this early in the game.
So, well, shit.
No, that was fun.
Yeah, man, thanks for the game. That was a really nice, that was really fun. It was a close game, too. Like, you literally, like, if you ran wrist block, I was dead. And, oh my gosh.
I debated it in the deck builder. I was like, man,
why not both? Why not both?
Well, you know, so I should say the thing that, well, the reason I wanted both is, I guess I wanted to keep the endurance from arm catch, and I didn't want to have 9 physical blocks. But the reason, I guess, my mind was too much on the meta, and I was like, I'd really like to have that extra stage loss to, like, lock Krillin. Yeah. You know, like, I was like, the 4 stages versus the 3 stages, like, I'd rather have him locked sooner than have the chance to do damage to him, so I decided to go with Lightning Dodge. But I guess I shouldn't have really been thinking about meta, because this is kind of just a for funsies thing, but...
No, I appreciate you playing, Nate. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, man. So you.
All right, I'm here for Game 3, and I have Kyle Miller with me. Now, he is playing, well, he's playing Orange Adaptive Ginyu here. And so, Kyle, I'm curious, same question. Why did you choose this deck, and is there a good memory that you have from set 1 there?
I got into the game during set 3, going into set 4. My friend introduced me to another card game, and then I saw a bunch of people playing this card game, and I was like, oh, I love DBZ. Let me get into this. Orange Ginyu, I was told was very popular, very strong. So I was like, let me try playing that.
Well, I am going to play Blue Protective Frieza here, and I will say this: Kyle and I have played some games together. I've never gotten to meet you. You're out on the East Coast, right?
So I am on the East Coast.
So I know you know how your locals of Wayne, though, and Wayne's good shit, man. So. Good to play some set 1 with you, and thanks you for volunteering here, man. So when you're ready, if you want to do a dice roll, I got a 14.
Yep, not a problem. This seems fun.
Oh,
19.
Shit. All right, man. Good luck. Have fun.
Yep. You too. Good luck.
All right, so we had Octagon troubles, but go ahead. You got the first turn here.
I'll enter. No effects.
Did I shuffle? I did not shuffle.
Yep. Put those cards back and shuffle. I did the same thing.
Great. All right, go ahead.
Overpowering attack for 6. Let's make that 6 stages. 6 life, 2 stages.
Let's just do my mastery here. I'm gonna discard.
Oh no, I forgot. This one plays into at 5.
Sure, I'm gonna discard this to raise Mount Anger 1. Frieza will give me an anger as well. I'm gonna pass.
I'll do Ginyu.
Interesting. I'm gonna stop that. I will raise 2.
You got it.
There's my anchor.
Bless you.
And then let's do...
4.
I'll do a trap strike to level. And this is going to be coming in for AT3. I'm in E.
Yeah, I'm in B.
B, C, D, E. It's going to be 7 stages.
5, 6, 7.
Okay, go ahead. Of course, this is an great example of how strong Guinea was with his actions, being able to also 2 OPAs. What the fuck?
Yeah, overpowering attack.
Oh my god. Like, but yeah, has made an attack enter combat, has made an attack every action, still has 2 cards up on me, and still has Jace. Jesus. 6 and 2. That's gonna hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, if there's a time to get crit, it's now. And I don't have any.
Oh, I mean, yeah, crit, Levy Ranker.
I'm gonna pass.
Jace for 6 and 2 for 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some interesting discards here. I will pass.
PowerPoint
Jesus
for 7 and 2.
Christ, what is this? What is that's a turn 1 top of 3 hand? That's like the best hand you could have gotten right there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, thank you, endurance.
That's 7.
True. Jesus, what a fucking hand. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a pretty strong hand.
Yeah, no, the only thing beating that is like time is a warrior's tool.
Yeah, time would have been bad there, but
Holy fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
I pass as well.
Well, yeah, you entered on me there.
I did.
Nice. I'm gonna power up and pass. Will I? I don't know if I'm gonna pass. Actually, I kind of have some momentum here. Enter, no effects.
Okay.
Let's pass.
Here now?
Are you fucking serious? Oh my lord! Don't even.
We'll take the
You
time.
can't even tell me you're not taking time. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I gotta take the time.
Sure, I guess I pass. Dude, what the fuck are your draws this game?
We'll do Chase.
Sure, I guess.
4. Yeah, you're gonna stop it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 2.
Sure, let's just discard.
Where's my anchor 1?
Do I want to? You know what? I'm just gonna take that.
8
1,
life, 2 stages.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Crit. Jesus fucking Christ.
Lower your anger if you have any.
Let's do Frieza. I'm gonna discard this neck beam from my hand. Gain 4. I'll perform a copy of Jace. I'll raise my anger 1. 4, 5 life.
4, 5. I will pass.
Interesting. I will pass as well.
You know what? I just realized something. I should have taken the damage, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I could have Goldo. It's fine.
Yeah. No. This is like this is a very extreme example right now. Oh my god. I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I could have Goldoed, but it's all good.
Yeah. The fucking stare down for my time, of course. Oh, that's brutal. I don't think I win this game with all of that stuff on the board. That is pretty crazy. Not gonna lie. I don't know how I beat this other than a red observation I don't have.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Discard Rejuve Uppercut. Go ahead.
Jesus. That's nuts. Yeah, let's enter no effects. Let's go for a Nova.
What's the damage?
Do an 11. You're just gonna do Visage.
5, 10. Yeah.
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 1, 2,
And then
3, 4.
Visage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, 11. Crit. Who do you want to crit away?
All 5 at the bottom. Let's crit that Goldo.
Yep.
Like, it sucks, but like I kind of like it just. This is such a fucked board state as is. Like I'm behind cards, and even if you don't have many stages right now, you got Aura Drill with the allies and a focusing drill. This is like about as good as it gets for a Guinea player.
Yeah, this is this is really good.
Your action here. I think I can maybe do something with this game state still, but it's gonna be tough.
Shit, you got 12 left. God damn.
Yeesh. What a game. What you gonna do, baby? What you thinking?
Orange uppercut here. I will pay the 2. I will search.
This isn't the end of the world for me, but damn, taking a 22 life card Vestige is pretty rough. I gotta think about some things here. Okay. I'm gonna stop that with a blue arm blast.
You got it.
I'm going to do Freeze's power. I'm going to discard this blue reverse and copy that attack.
I didn't play it. Oh, you did. I did orange. Yep.
And then I'm going to... Yep, and I pay the 2. I'm trying to think. You know what? No. Nova.
Okay.
It's going to be 4-stage, AT 4-stage physical. I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm in C, D, or A. It's going to be doing 7 stages.
+2.
Oh, that's right. It does that. Wow, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yep.
That's my brain just stops at the combat. Yes, it's gonna be 9 stages.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh,
8.
that +2 is coming clutch. Let's get rid of that birder. Get that motherfucker out of here.
Yep, you got it. I will pass.
I'm so silly. I should not have grabbed that Nova, but that's fine now that I'm remembering things, but that's just fine. Let's do a lunge. I'm gonna look at my top 5. And this sucks ass. I didn't get a board card. I guess I'm gonna put these on the bottom here. That really sucks. Really needed that to do something. I am in C again, so we do an 8 this time.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Crit.
Let's get rid of that Jace.
I will pass.
I'll pass as well. You did that. I really need that lunge to not whiff. Still in this. I'm still in this. Damn it! I took a third of my deck in a Visage, but I'm still in this. I'm still in this shit. Damn, dude, that was a rough first combat though. Like, it could have been worse. Could have been worse. Could have drawn no blocks. Could have drawn no blocks.
This card.
I miss playing.
You stare down. Go ahead.
Sounds good. I miss playing protective. Of course, this fucking. Actually, this is fine. Key build up, stretch kick. Let's enter combat, no effects.
Okay.
Let's go right in for that stretch kick.
Stop it. Again, you.
Let's do. Gonna narrow escape that. I'm gonna put 2 energy combats on top of my deck. And we'll go neck beam narrow. Let's do a key build up, lower your anchor 1 for 7.
7.
Of course.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
7.
God, orange has so much endurance in the first set of the game.
Yeah, like
it's pretty.
PowerPoint having a 3 is just rough. That's probably like the strongest one is PowerPoint having 3 in set 1. That's insane.
Yeah, that energy catch pretty big. Pretty big.
Yeah.
This set.
I'm gonna pass here.
Oh my god, I'm gonna pass.
Yeah.
What did you draw? A bunch of drills? Actually,
Yeah.
I already know one of the cards is in your hand, but. Oh my god, there's a chance! There's a chance! It's still there! Oh man, I thought I was fucking cooked this one, dude. Okay.
You are.
Oh. Are you
Discard rejuve. Go ahead.
fucking kidding me? Dude, every game I've played for this, I've been just brutalized by VTP. This is fucking horrendous. I think I guess I have to pass. Discard the neck beam and a Nova, and I will rejuvenate the...
Yep.
Let's rejuvenate the Nova.
You got it. Yeah, I also am passing here. Discard and Rage Blast, rejuve the energy absorption. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna play a ball 5. I'll rejuve. I'll gain 5.
Oof.
Raise 1. Rejuve 1. And then I will draw a card. Sorry, I was supposed to draw a card first, rejuve 1. I got to pass. I'm going to discard ball 1. I'm going to discard ball 5. They go to the bottom of my life deck. I will pass rejuve a head knock.
I will enter here with effects. I'm going to use 1 VTP. Get time. Oh my god, I forgot what VTP did. It places at the bottom.
This goes to the bottom. You don't have to show me, but yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. I just forgot what VTP did.
Any
it's
other
been so
effects?
long.
No, you're good.
No, that is it.
All right. What you got for me?
Destruction for 5.
Okay. It's a good thing I kept those balls there. So this is gonna go back like this, and then this on the bottom. Let's do a stare down. For stare down.
Can you? 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 life.
Search fails.
Yeah, search fails.
I'm just gonna confirm. Narrow escape and a defensive stance. Defensive stance Nova.
Mm-hmm.
Ginyu. Or Ginyu. Frieza. Discard blue torpedo. It's discard back. Okay, so a couple things happen. So I'm going to discard it to perform the attack, period. This gets discarded. I'm going to put a top energy combat card from my discard pile on top of my life deck.
At the bottom.
Sorry, bottom of my life deck. Correct, thank you. This is going to go on the bottom.
Yep.
This card really needed to like rejuvenate itself after discard, and it would totally be playable. Or if it was like lower anger 1 or something.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm got time.
Time's good.
Precise shot for 6.
I will stop that. Raise my anger 1.
Yep.
And I will pass.
And I will pass.
Good game.
GG.
I thought you were going to like just play destruction and pass.
I forgot you placed the
narrow escape on top of the narrow escape.
The Dragon Balls.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
To be well honest, I forgot about the Dragon Balls.
Well, I thought you were gonna see destruction. I had 2 cards left, and then I thought you were gonna pass the action because then I wouldn't be able to have a chance at narrow escape. But I guess you must have forgot I put the narrow escape on. So
I should have VTP for another attack. Should have just used both.
I figured you're gonna VTP a sphere in case I had stare down.
I'm.
And then you would have put another card on the bottom of your deck too, so you wouldn't have drawn out.
Yeah, it's all good though.
How many destruction are you running in there?
3.
Oh, what the fuck? You could. Oh my god, if you fucking double VTP'd for 2 destruction. Well, I guess no, it wouldn't have killed me because of the balls though.
No, because of the balls.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, 3 destruction, 3 spear. You know, it's set 1. You're always gonna run the 3 sphere in set 1.
Well, you gotta afford sphere, dude. Sphere is so freaking expensive.
Yeah. I mean, back then it wasn't. It wasn't until like what, like set 2, set 3, where it got like to like 100.
Oh no, it was like $100 in set 1.
Was it?
Oh yeah, there were people selling them for like $120. I saw at different points late as time went on, but
dang.
Yeah, no, I remember when that was something. Well, shit, man. Thanks for the game.
Yeah, no, trust me, I like what you're doing. It's a lot of fun.
Thanks for the game, Kyle.
Yep, thank you. Appreciate it, man.
All right, everyone. I'm here for the final game of episode 2 here. I have a guest with me, Brian Valdez. He is somebody that I very much remember from the early sets of the game, and he would always post on YouTube, post on Facebook group and everything. So Brian, you are playing Black Devious Krillin today. Why did you? What got you on Black Krillin back in set 1, and what's like a good memory of set 1 time of the game for you?
All right. Well, what actually got me on it was basically Black had like all the answers to everything. I know that making Piccolo itself was like super hard deck to beat at first. They had errata like a few times before it even became like a fair deck. But Black Krillin basically had all the tools that you needed to beat any deck, including itself. And it was more of like a showcase of like, if you know like the entire meta and you know like a bunch of different decks, you'll basically be able to beat the decks basically. And the way I even got back into the game, probably a few days before the announcement of the Panini game, Garrett had called me and basically he told me that they were filming a special feature for a Dragon Ball Z Blu-ray, and I believe the one that it was the one with the Super Saiyan on the cover. So it was called like Dragon Ball Z CCG Future, Past, and Present, or something like that. So we filmed that. I had a game against Ake that was on there, and when I was playing, I actually played a bunch of different decks. The first deck I played was a blue Godku, which was more like a control deck, but eventually I got into black Krillin. I actually played not only Krillin but Ginyu, but sometimes you can actually get the allies going. And with Piccolo, his level 2 was superior to Krillin's 1, but sometimes you just couldn't get to level 2. So I thought the consistency was there for Krillin Black. Plus, he also has the best finisher in the whole game, which is a Destructo Disc.
I have to say, Brian, it's been a real pleasure getting to know you prior to this. So thank you for coming on, and good luck, my man.
Yes, sir.
So
I mean, it's been a while since I've been on Octagon, so we'll see if I don't mess this up too bad.
No, you're good, man. All right, so you rolled a 1, I rolled a 17, so best of luck.
Yeah, looks like you go first.
All right, so of course we're playing with released Namekian, so I get the passive Anger, and then I'll drop a Radar, and I will pass, and let's just discard a Energy Guard, rejuvenate it.
Yeah, and like this actually makes the matchup a lot different, because usually I would be like a really defensive deck, but I have to worry about your just passive Anger gain. So that's always an issue right there. It's really hard to enter against you first turn of combat. Let me go and power up to 9, I believe. Is it 9 or
8? Yeah, he's a PR3
okay,
there.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's right. I was thinking about like the Toko Waza from Score. So I'll go ahead and rejuve, and we'll go to your turn.
I'll draw my 3 here.
You're gonna enter or what?
Thinking about it. I'm going to pass, actually. I'm going to power up, and I will discard an Energy Guard, discard a Targeted Strike, discard an Overtime. I'm going to put the Overtime on the bottom, Target Strike on top, rejuvenate the Energy Guard.
Yeah, like what I'm actually trying to do is draw like a tune this draw as quick as possible. But oh, that's a nice one to draw. Mischievous Drill. So pretty good turn for me just to set up, but like I said, I need to be offensive against you. So I need to hurry up and draw that drill quick.
Reflection. Oh, I love Black Reflection. Let's enter combat, no effects.
1, 2, 3.
We're going to go right into that Dragon Radar, and I'm going to go get a Dynamic Ball 4. And
ooh, that's a nice one.
we're going to immediately pop this, and we're going to pop the Power Up, please. And then after that, you'll destroy one from the Mastery.
Now, what do I do now? Let's see. You have how many cards in your discard? Let's see. You have
2 in discard pile. Overtime, then
in
Target
discard.
Strike.
Tough choice, tough choice. Let's actually start off with the Confrontation. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, I have to actually think about this one, because this comeback can go all sorts of ways now.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the fact that you didn't immediately go for the stance means you don't have Energy Web, but you could have a Capture. That's the biggest worry, is like a Black Capture early. You might have a Disc. You could have an Interceptor
I might have all
Brush.
kinds of things.
Well, that's just what I'm thinking. I mean, I'm going to
Yeah.
assume you've been passing on like a Black Swipe or a Speedy Dodge. It's set 1, but...
Yeah, I'm wondering about this. I'm wondering who on the spot or... Well, I mean, it's actually between 2 right now. I'm actually thinking between Zone Pressure or Onslaught. Onslaught.
Alrighty, that's fair. Or BS, you might be Black Scout maneuvering Onslaught for all I know with that.
Hey, it's
That
a possibility too.
You know what? I'm just gonna make sure that this leaves.
Yeah, that's probably the smart move right there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're gonna blinding me, but you could. I'll gain an Anger from Shuffle, and I'll banish that Mistifist Drill there. We're both in.
How much?
It's gonna be 4 stages. We're both in B bracket there.
4 stages. I'll go and take it. This is fun. This is fun. I'll go do another Confrontation.
I'm assuming you're gonna pick a Rage Blast. You'd be really surprised.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
That is correct.
All right, that's fair. You know what? I want that Sound Pressure back. Your board deck. I'll retrieve this for an Anger.
So that's 3.
3 life energy.
1, 2.
Okay,
Three.
I like all 3 of those hits.
Yeah, those are. I mean, every card in here is a pretty good card. So. My turn. I'll go ahead and Mastery.
I'm gonna rip these out of there. I'll discard that stance. Well, let's see what you got for me. I'll pass here.
Power.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I'm surprised you actually.
4. Ooh.
Oh yeah, you hit it just in time. Yeah, that could have been bad.
Ball 7 to the bottom. I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, I'll go and pass.
Sounds good, my man. Goes to you there. I do have to say,
Wow.
I'm just impressed by the fact that like in set 1, Namekian has just a ton of ball shufflers.
Oh yeah.
Just like to cycle the balls that like no one else gets. Nobody gets like ball control really at all. Like blue
Yeah.
has a little bit, but
I'm like, it gets even nastier though with like the hurried quest, and you get different cards too. But the hurried quest was the main one. Your turn. So let's see.
I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna discard the planned attack. I'm
Okay,
gonna
you go
retrieve.
to level 2.
Yep, retrieve the overtime to level. And this level 2 is like I think like one of the best levels in the entire Panini
Oh yeah,
game.
definitely. Definitely.
I fucking
I
hate
mean-
this level. I love this level and I hate it. I hate Namekian knowledge at this level, but like I loved Blue Piccolo a lot. And like set 2-3, so no planning
I wouldn't
cards.
start combat.
All right, no effects. I take it.
No effects.
This is set 1. Interesting. All right, you drop 2 confrontations. You can drop a 3rd confrontation.
I wish that's what it's fun. I remember one time I drew 3 spheres in one combat, and the guy had 3 event cards, and he was pissed after that one.
Damn.
I mean, what are the odds? So I'll go ahead and play Destructo Disc.
Sounds good for 5.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're leading Dis, that tells me that you're just trying to end combat, maybe? I don't know.
Hey, that's actually it's possible.
Well, let's just go
I
right.
have a big hand though.
Let's go to Piccolo. I'm gonna discard a. I have to read this level effect. Just remember the
Yeah, I
order.
have to too. So discard a card from your hand. You rejuvenate 2, and your opponent discards top 2.
I'll discard the
So
knee.
once you rejuvenate 2, then I'll let you see.
Yes, sir. So
Okay.
discard the knee block, rejuve it for an anger, so I get 2 anger.
Okay.
And then bottom life deck. I will.
I'm going to discard my 2 now. So 1 and 2. Oh, ball 7.
Excellent. And then I'll
To the
draw.
bottom.
I'll just crit your Dragon Ball and draw a card. Go ahead.
Guess I'm just going to end combat.
Yeah,
I'll power up to full.
figured.
I am going to discard Moonstro and Finger Block.
I'll discard a Namekian Flinch, an Energy Guard, and a Zone Pressure. Yeah, what blows my mind is Smooth Thrill is a 3 of. Blue Terror is a 3 of, and Orange Uppercut are all 3 ofs in set 1. That's crazy.
And it also has a endurance as well. So, I mean, Moonstro is like this crazy card.
I'll drop a VTP. I'll pass. I'm going to discard a Weighted Clothing. I'm going to discard a Forceful Block and retrieve it for an anger.
Like, this could be very bad or very good. 40 cards versus that. You have 14 cards with this. And 3 anger. Sure, that's going to start combat.
Any effects?
No effects.
Sure, let's do this. I'm going to visit in the past. Yeah, let's grab the Silencing. Put that in my hand.
Okay, what the hell does that do?
It's
I cannot play advances combat. Wait, okay, so Dragon Balls cannot be captured. You cannot play. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so my turn first.
and then I'll draw my 3. Go ahead.
I'll go to Black Scout.
It's good.
Alright, hopefully you don't have it in hand. I'll start with a Namekian right throw.
I have 1 in my discard pile. There should be 2 in my life deck, I believe.
Okay, and do I get to search? Yeah.
Yep,
okay,
you
cool.
do search. I'll just ping them out. But if you'd like to look through my list here, there is.
Yeah, I definitely want to look at your deck. You had 2 in it, right? Okay, cool.
Yep, and one's
So
in
go
my.
ahead. Alright, now I'm just going to look at the rest of your deck real quick. I am done. So you can go ahead and shuffle your deck.
Sounds good here. I'm gonna immediately lead off the Namekian Silencing. Is this good?
I'll go ahead and chunk spare that.
You're good. It goes through. Rejuve.
Alright, and I rejuvenate. Yeah, rejuvenate 1. My turn. I will Black Scout.
I kind of figured. Yeah, I knew the Silencing was the right call. You have to have a sphere, otherwise I completely goof whatever hand you're
Yeah.
entering with. So
Alright, making an onslaught. I'm gonna look at your deck one more time just to see what else is in there after that. Hey, you're running battle pausing.
oh yeah, dude, battle pausing fucks. I love that card.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'm gonna shuffle there. What do I do first here? Let's just do the. Why is this pile got to be the way? Oh wait a minute. I love this. Perfect. I'm gonna discard a card. I'm going to discard a weighted clothing from my hand. Ooh, no, I'm not.
Yeah,
I have to. Sorry, I'm like rereading. I don't get to draw unless I. Okay.
I know.
That's funny.
No,
Let's discard the Namekian Wish. Sorry.
Okay.
Rejuvenate 2 to straight top. So I'm going to rejuvenate 2.
And I'll go ahead and discard my 2 real quick.
Sounds
1
good.
and 2.
I'll draw a card. I'll just crit your anger, raise my anger 1.
4 cards in hand. That means I'm going to have to end this.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Let's go right in for a
Energy guard or something like that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking which one I want to use here. Let's do.
Or the
Let's go.
that other one?
Let's attempt a hybrid here. You got the second sphere.
Hybrid defense. Okay. I even thought about naming that one, but I was like, dude, he probably has that from like last combat or something.
Let's pick a knee block and let's pick a.
Actually, why did I discard these 2? Oh yeah, these are the 2 I'm actually removing, I think. Yeah.
Yep, banish the 2 for the cost. I'll rejuvenate the knee block for an anger and a hybrid defense. So in total, I'm gonna gain 2 anger. So I'll be
5. Then you go to 1. Okay.
Which is like, this is something I've kind of written in my script for future reference, but like getting wall broken on level 2, getting wall breaker played on you when you're making pickle level 2 is like actually a benefit most of the time.
Oh yeah. Because level 3 is not a bad level 3, but it's not the level 2.
It ain't great. It ain't great. I'll discard a weighted. I will discard a forceful block. And you know what? You're down a card. Let's enter combat with no effects here.
Okay. This is kind of scary. Because like the cards that I've drawn mean there's a lot of setups in my deck and Dragon Balls.
Oh yeah, no, I'm like looking and I'm like, there's like not too many setups. I really don't want you to drop a VTP and have smoothness. That shit is like just awful.
Cards are drawn.
I'm trying to think if you really have pile removal. You do. Let's just start off with a weighted. So for what it is worth, for anybody who watches and doesn't know about Brian was a very competitive player in the score game. He top cut multiple regionals. He was at the Worlds, was at national events. Lost.
Yeah, I think I played like in a total of like 8 tournaments, and the lowest place I got was top 8, which was a second place in nationals, second place in Worlds twice, top 8 in Texas regionals twice, top 8 in nationals another time. Then I have a win in the Toughen Up tournament for Texas. Then at the time when I stopped playing, I had 1 more tournament than anybody else in the history of the game up until that point. So it's a pretty good score.
Good.
Yeah, pretty good.
And then you said you played in some of the regionals in Panini. Is that correct?
Yeah. And the sad thing is, my last tournament was a Worlds qualifier, which I actually qualified for Worlds in that tournament. So technically the last tournament was Worlds, but I didn't have a deck to play for Worlds because I had borrowed the deck for the qualifier. And the person that let me use the deck had to use that deck for the tournament. So I had to make a deck real fast, make a deck list, give it to a person, and they made the deck real quick, but then they forgot to put time in the deck. So I played Worlds without a time. And yeah, in the deck that I made up that day, so I don't count that as a real tournament.
That's fucking
my
wild.
Last tournament.
That's,
yeah, it sucked. And Dustin Morbido, the former #1 ranked player, world champion, had a deck for me to use, but I was so tired because I was actually running the stream at the same time that like I didn't have time to learn a new deck because I had like maybe 5 hours to sleep, learn the deck, then play in the tournament. But if I would have played that deck, I think I had a chance to win. It was a good deck.
What deck?
Anyways,
what deck was it?
It was a Gohan Namekian. I think it might have been that one where you look at the top or bottom card.
Oh, restored. Yeah, restored Gohan.
Yeah, restored, and that's a hard deck to play, and that's not a deck that I've actually have like a lot of experience with. So with not that much sleep,
yeah,
new deck at Worlds, I was like, this isn't going to work out good. So, but maybe I should have played that deck. But anyways, it's my turn here. 4 cards in hand. I'll go ahead and pass.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just do the weighted from my second weighted from my pile to level.
So you're at 4, so you need 5 anger to win, right?
Yes, sir. And I will level 4.
Yeah. See, there's decks that sort out fast.
Well, it's just like they print like no anti-anger in the first set,
And then they're like, here's Knowledge Master that gets anger like as fast as empowered, but it can end PPV. What
Yep,
the
yep.
what?
So
Ugh, so stupid.
I'm going to have to pass again. I don't want to give you any free freaking anger from a block.
No, that's fair. Oh, damn. I know, that's what's... Well, let's start off with this. We'll do the Piccolo for 7 life cards. Unfortunately, I have no Dragon Balls, so if it hits, I don't really get any anger, but... You do have to deal 7 life cards of damage to do crit damage to me. That's pretty crazy.
I will go ahead and Black Speedy Dodge. I will discard a card from hand to make you discard a card. I'll discard a Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Let's discard knee block from my hand there. Your action.
My action, I will Mastery, Black Defense Burst.
Okay. I'll banish my bottom 2. It's going to be these 2.
Discard
And
a card from hand.
let's discard this Energy Guard. Let's go
Okay.
right into an Enrage Blast for 2 anger for 4 life cards.
1,
Nice.
2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna have to pass.
Yeah, I'll pass as well. Let's see if you draw the Namek Ball too. That's what I...
Oh, that's in hand already.
Oh, excellent. Here we go.
Ball to you.
Also, fun fact, this Master Arm release, you destroy a card when you play a Dragon Ball.
It's a toughie, but let's go ahead and yeah, we'll do this one. Actually, it wasn't that tough, but
I mean, like, D-Burst is a great
I
card,
like
just,
that.
you know, I don't know against the Mech and Piccolo how good it is, but...
well, I mean, like if I kept it, I was just gonna use it like to discard a Mastery, but the card I have in my hand, I can just discard a Mastery as well.
I will enter combat with no effects. Let's pass.
Okay, let me think about this one real quick. Let me really think about this one. Hyper Defense, Energy Guard. Get 2 anger. Oh. That's Mastery.
Let's discard targeted strike here.
I will make an Energy Guard.
Sure thing. Let's go to making stance. You have not used your Krillin power, by the way.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, you tapped it and then yeah, do the thing.
Okay.
So naming Energy Guard, huh? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll just battle pausing.
Auto pause. You have 1 card in hand. Let me go ahead and sphere that.
Sure thing. That's good.
You have 1 card in hand.
I got 1 in hand.
Okay. I'll go ahead and power.
5 and 1. I'll take the 5. 1.
Yeah. I mean, against you, like it's
3,
really
4,
like,
5.
you have to be careful with every single attack.
I'll pass.
I will pass as well.
Okay, goes to you. I gotta say, Swing this Drill to 3 actually feels like it's the only thing that makes this fair for Krillin. Not the only thing, but it's a big thing. Like, the fact that Swing this Drill is up to 3 of in set 1, on top of visiting the past. Like, it's just so hard to be aggressive. And then Namekian passes the game in anger, can play all blocks. Like, what a absolutely horrid meta. Like, if you're trying to play competitive.
Oh man, and it's like during the tournaments, like Black Krillin versus Black Krillin, it usually came down to who the smoothest drill first.
Yeah, who gets Swing this Drill, who gets BST first, who BSMs first.
Yeah, it's really bad. Like on the tournaments in the Panini game, I bubbled out of a few, and they were losing to Black Krillin, using my deck list against me. Like it's like the worst way to lose. I'll go ahead and power up, then enter combat. No effects. Yeah, no effects. Let's start with a Destructo Disc.
Sure thing. I'll take the damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll crit your anger down 1.
I'll pass.
We're in a Mastery of Corruption.
I gotta think about the order. I technically banish bond to my discard pile first, but the 2 Dragon Balls still get banished, which is pretty nice. That is also one of the only things.
That's a good hit. Yeah, that's a good hit.
Yeah, that really sucks if you get my ball 4, honestly, but sure, I'll discard a weighted from my hand and I'll immediately pop it next action.
I'll go and pass.
Double strike for 7 life.
Put that patient that.
Banish Zone, 1 in discard pile.
Okay, all right. And what was it? What card was it? Okay, that Palm Shark, whatever. Yeah, okay, I don't see another one. But let me see what you have in your deck, though. So
Yeah,
Maxwell. So Maxwell's hybrid defenses. Gotcha. Okay, you can shuffle.
Your action.
Pass.
I'll pass as well.
All right, your turn.
Let's discard down. We'll discard the energy card. Can I draw ball 7, please? So I actually feel like I'm playing Namekian here.
Card. So I'm discarding a VTP from up top.
I'll gain 5 here. I'll raise 1. And of course, pre-errata, I'll draw a card. I'll rejuve 1 in level.
Pre-errata? What's the errata?
Or mastery, knowledge mastery. I still get the anger. The 2
okay.
anger. Sorry, is what I meant to say.
That's right.
Okay, we're back on this level, and there's some Dragon Balls in play. This is actually pretty nice.
Okay, yeah.
This gets rejuved.
It's getting close though.
Yeah, no, I mean, discs are heading up here. Let's play.
Yeah, VTP would have been nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm actually really lucky that I. The big thing is I didn't get BST'd. I mean, the BSM sucks, but like
Would have too, but that ball 4 early.
Yeah.
Yeah, ball 4 early.
I kind of think I have to enter on you, given that I know that you have a ball 7 floating around. I'm gonna enter no effects here. I'll switch.
I mean, that's actually strange. If that's the reason you're entering, because.
Oh, you get disc and I lose. You top that disc and I lose. It's just that's just the state of the game at this point. Whoops, that was not supposed to go to my deck. Let's just do the Piccolo right out of the gate. It's gonna be 7 life cards hit. I'm gonna rejuvenate 2 because it's the number of Dragon Balls in play.
Black speedy dodge, discarding a card. It will be a Dragon Ball.
Time is Warrior's Tool.
Full mastery, getting rid of a black defense first.
Oh, you tapped Krillin.
Oh shit. Oh, not one.
Sure thing here. We'll do 1 and 2. Banish. I'll discard his beam cannon. Let's pop that fusion. I'll power up to full. I will draw a card. I can and reveal it. So I will reveal that the death blow. Unfortunately, I don't rejuve 2. I think what's really funny is I spent most of set 1 not playing. I spent most of the game never playing Knowledge Piccolo or Krillin personally. I played against them. So it's always interesting when I get behind these decks and I play them.
Okay. I'm not too sure which card to choose, but you might even have it in hand. But I'll go ahead and pick Namekian Overtime.
I don't have it in hands. I don't have it in deck either.
Oh, you don't? You only run 1, or?
I think there's 2 in this list, if I can remember correctly.
Oh, there's 2? Okay, yeah, alright. Let's see what you have, though. You got Palm Shot, Overhead Blast. I was thinking Maxwell, but I saw 2 of them. The Palm Shot's Maxwell, I have to worry about. There's a hybrid.
A lot of one-ofs.
Silence, yep. That knee block would have been nice. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. So, okay, I see what I can do now.
I'm going to do the dev blow, and I know for sure I'm taking out some discs. Cause...
yeah, that's always a smart thing.
Yep, this is why dev blow is goated. We'll do disc, and I suppose the disc, huh? It's going to be coming in for 5 stages.
Pass.
I'll pass as well.
Draw it. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's going to come up eventually.
Yeah, ball 7 is so stupid in this game. I'd love to draw it before you, ideally. That would be pretty nice.
I mean, I was thinking we draw it right now. That's what we wouldn't want.
Ideally, I get the ball 3 into the ball 7 into like a.
Yeah, ball 3 to ball 7. Yeah, like that'll change the game. So, and there's a chance that you draw it. You have 13 cards left, so.
Yeah, you're thinning me down here.
Go ahead and end. I'll rejuve.
Burst 1, 2, 3. Hey, asking you shall receive, baby.
Ah, shit.
All right, let's do this here. So first,
get rid of 4 cards.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I do the 3 pick first, and then you destroy the 3.
But
So
let's just get rid of it.
yeah, let's just get it done, I suppose. Sure, let's do the overtime.
And this is where you want to draw a black squirrel.
Yeah, no, this is where you want black swirl for sure. Let's do overtime. Let's do targeted strike, and then let's do confrontation. We'll do these 3 on top.
That's pretty yucky.
It gets worse. Trust me. Rate our Dragon Clan, and I'm on level 4, so have fun with that.
Okay.
And then I will power up and I'll pass. I'm gonna discard overhead blast, rejuvenate that.
So let me think. It's gonna be
for an anger.
Confrontation, targeted strike, overtime. Okay.
I do have to say, looking at this board state right now, this is a great example of how strong Black Declaration becomes.
Oh yeah.
In the next set.
Black Declaration would be perfect. Fortunately, I can't enter with this damn hand. Yeah, I just don't have the card drawn correctly.
Yeah, getting the smoothest.
Let's see if you win this. Let's see if you win this right here. Edit.
I guess we got to answer. I guess this is about as good as it's gonna get for me. You know what? I'm gonna go right into the overtime. Is the overtime good?
All right, let me find out. 1, 2, 3. It's no good.
All right, fair enough. I'll take the sphere on that. That's the final sphere. All 3 of them got seen to this game.
Okay, let me think about this one. I have a lot of plays, but there's only one right one. I mean, I might be getting ahead of myself, but usually I would probably think more, but I just want this to work, so I'm gonna try it.
Hey man, you know exactly what's in my deck right now, so.
Yeah, that's Black Reflection. You know, making double strike.
Absolutely. That's an excellent play.
I'm gonna shuffle the Dragon Ball 2 back in my deck. I am going to crit. Okay, I gotta go Dragon Ball 7. Black Squirrel on top.
I will destroy 1, 2, and 3. Ball 3 goes to my bottom. 6 and 1, huh? I'm gonna attempt a hybrid defense for the game here.
That's the game.
Yeah, I rejuvenate the.
Yeah, like I was thinking to do the crit anger, but.
Yeah, I think
I don't think there's much I could have done after that because you would have Dragon Clan. Yeah, I was hoping to get one more chance so I get that ball 2 back. And hey, it's a good game.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, no, it was close. I felt it was close. I'm sitting there and I'm like, shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
making it just tough with that freaking
the
passive freaking anger.
Yeah, if you take the passive anger away, I lose like 4 or 5. I lose a level's worth of anger this game. Like.
Yeah, and I think I only needed like one more phase to.
Yeah, ball 2 me
get
and
it
then
back into control. Yeah.
Yeah, what was your hand?
Oh, it was shit.
Oh.
It's just defense.
Well.
I mean, I could have mastery, but besides that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess one thing I'm thinking about is like I was trying to think like as we're playing, like is there any time where like you throwing to level 1 and then using the mastery was the better play? But I'm like, also it's
just too hard to do that energy and give you like a free anger.
Yeah, that's true. So like you have to like, especially you'd have to be able to sequence around me, knowing that I'm going to get at least an anger, 2 to 3 anger on a follow up action. So it's tough. So yeah.
You have a more set 1 decks by any chance? I have a making Piccolo.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We can play a game or 2 here. So.
All right, let me make sure this is in my.
But yeah, well, hey, good game, Brian. I appreciate your time for this one. So
I tried my best, but like I did that play because I was like, dude, if this play works, that would look good on camera.
I would, bro. I would never want to play against that Namekian release ever again in the rest of my life. So.
Well, like thankfully, most people really didn't know the power that soon. I mean, and once it got like online, it got like errated quickly.
All right, everyone. So we're on. Me and Brian are playing a second game here. Brian has a knowledge Piccolo list that he wanted to show off here. It's a bit different than the list I was running. From my understanding, it's very different from the one I was running.
Oh yeah, it's a lot different.
So while I have him here, having somebody with so much history and knowledge of the game here, it's only right to get a second game in here. So.
Ooh, that's a lot better than last time.
Yeah. Ooh.
Right. I'll go first. You almost did it, though.
You know what? I respect rolling the 16. Good luck, Brian. Thanks for the game.
You too. Oh, and we're doing the passive, right? Passive anger. So.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. Oh, shit.
Your turn.
Alrighty. Ooh. You know, this is a hand of all time, but unfortunately it doesn't really further my game state here. Let's discard a Blazing Aura. We'll rejuvenate a Stare Down.
Yeah, forget about that.
Radar.
Forget about that cheating stuff. Let's see. Just play it safe because look at that passive. Usually I would actually probably attack with this hand, but since I don't have to.
Yeah, that's fair. Palm Shot's on slot.
Okay.
You know what? I don't even know if I shuffle this deck. I guess I'll know in a turn for sure. I'll play Red Burning Rage. I'm going to power up and I'll discard the Burning Aura, and I will rejuvenate a... I guess I'll rejuvenate a Red Observation. I kind of wanted to hold this, to be honest with you, but...
I will enter combat. Dragon Radar. Usually I go for the ball 3 just because I get 3 new cards.
Yeah, see, digging...
Choose between that.
The fact that you get to dig 3 cards deep with ball 3 is just insane to me.
And this one's hard to shoot. There's also damn good. I gain my anger. And this year go.
I will pass.
Let's do power.
I will play time.
Fuck. I could probably win the game right here.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass.
Just do an onslaught. Rejuvenate a card. Gain a level.
I will just pass again.
Alright. I'll mastery. Get rid of a hybrid defense.
Or do the Piccolo.
Yep. And I don't rejuve the hybrid, right?
No, you do.
Oh, I do. Oh shit.
I'm still gonna pass.
Okay. Alright, throw.
Damn, yeah, that's a pretty... Yeah, if I didn't have time, this was like...
Oh no, oh no, like I would have had like another 4 or 5 actions.
Yeah, this would be a pretty silly hand. Just stopped my time, I guess.
Yeah, time, yeah.
Oh my god, 3 anger. I will pass again.
Okay. Pass. Start a Dragon Ball. Or that, but...
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like, no, like, what I was going to do is, I had another card in hand that would have let me actually use the ball 3 again. Then I would have refreshed my hand and gotten some more combos.
Discard this, rejuvenate a Galagon.
Okay, so I'm gonna discard. And I'm gonna gain 2 anger from this, so it's gonna take me level 3 with 1 anger.
This is a really odd game. I have not gained a single anger.
But the thing is, though, is this deck that I have actually likes to get hit at first, because it lets me do all those combos.
I don't even know what I'm looking for at this spot. I'm so behind.
I don't think there's anything that you could possibly draw, to be honest.
No, I don't think...
it's just like so big of a mismatch.
Discard, I'll rejuve the left bolt. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it gets dirty and dirty.
Oh god. I'm just gonna take the 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have like, there's a very, very, very specific hand I can enter with that I think does something. Very specific.
Oh, again, it's not you.
This is not that hand, though.
Even if you do draw out the card I have in my hand's an out, I think messes up the hand that you think.
I mean, if you got like time blinding, those are definitely big cock blockers. But like, you know, we'll see what's going on here. We'll see what happens.
Keep this on top. We do this for an anger. Your turn.
Okay. I think I have to be aggressive. I'll enter and I'll visiting the past for stare down. I'm gonna put that in my hands. I'm gonna
that's a good card to have.
Put this card on the bottom.
Yeah, you definitely need to stare down.
I'm gonna. That's it for my effects.
Okay.
I'm gonna lead the stare down.
Oh, this wasn't the best hand. Visibility, everybody.
Ooh, yeah. Oh. Oh! Oh, baby. I'm fucking going in.
Possibly.
2 weighteds and a guard. This is about as...
That's one of the worst hands I could have drawn, but...
Holy frick. That is a good hand for you to draw right now for me. Oh,
but
my
we'll
God.
go ahead and make infusion.
Alrighty. What did you draw?
Let's find out. We are drawing right there. And I read you.
That sucks. Okay, that's fair.
So, like, if I rejuve 2, do I gain 2 anger? Oh, no, I just gain 1 anger,
Just
right?
the one. The same mastery is per card.
Okay.
Let's lead off with the red Burning Rage. All my attacks to +1 life card. You can't use endurance this combat. Okay.
Hey, that might be something.
That's pretty good actually.
That might be something.
I think I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess you're gonna lower my anger 1.
Yes, sir. I'll rejuvenate 2. Go ahead.
This is like the worst value battle pausing of all time, but I'm gonna go ahead and battle pausing to gain 1 card back in hand.
Shoulder grab. Raise Mega 1. All my attacks are considered deal critical damage. All my other attacks are considered critical damage.
Okay, so I'll flinch. I'm on level 3. I'm gonna shuffle. Oh yeah, you could. Is that a crit? No, it's not. Or actually, yeah, I'll block it. So shuffle this back in. I get an anger from the shuffle.
And you
look for a ball.
You play it.
Play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is Dragon Ball 3.
Yep.
Draw 3.
I do not miss playing into this shit at all. Oh my lord. I fucking hate these cards. They're so stupid. I just want to say that you literally entered this combat with 1 life card that I killed. Not 1 life card, but like, I guess, you know what I mean. Yeah. Oh my god, 2 fusions to draw, and then a flinch for ball 3 is insane. I guess I could have maybe done something slightly different, but...
I mean, it's a good thing you had that time that 1 turn, because the game would have been over, right?
Oh yeah, no, this game has just been... There's no hand I can draw. There's like 1 play I could have done differently this game, but like, it is what it is. Jump kick.
So this is gonna be dirty. Did another to make it flinch.
Yeah, okay.
Played 3 again.
Yeah. I think this is the game here. Did you draw the red? No.
Oh, yeah.
You block. It's your action right now. Do you got the red throw?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and not a right throw. Well, actually, that's 3 anger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. I was gonna target the strike again to use the ball 3 again.
The only play I could have done different is like I dev blow the flinch, and I was and I thought about it. And I'm just like,
it's just 1 card. Like, you don't expect a person to battle pausing just for 1 card.
Well, I still should have done it because I know flinch, but
yeah,
you know, like, oh man,
yeah,
that's rough.
Card. I mean,
that's
the
brutal.
danger. Like, even it actually changes the way that you play the deck. Like you don't have to really enter the combat ever.
You don't have to be interactive at all.
Yeah, at all. It's so dumb.
Well, I think this is a great example of how stupid some of this stuff was in the first set, for sure. I mean, our game was a little bit longer than the first game we played, but this one was pretty atrocious. This one just shows how much stronger Namekian Knowledge Pickle when you have it refined, and how much better it is than like the other stuff. But Brian, thanks for the second game here. I appreciate your time, man.
All right, man. Well, take it easy and keep doing what you're doing, man. I love your content.
Thanks, man.
So that wraps up the episode here. I want to thank the people that helped me put all these matches together: Kyle Miller, Nate Brown, and Brian Valdez for their time. Like I said, there will be some links to some of like Brian's stuff from back in the day there. I will be posting the deck lists and some sort of link to the file there if you do want to check those out for the other players as well. So finally, I want to also thank Wayne Beattis for contributing some photos to the intro here. And I hope that you all had fun. You enjoy this little series I put together. This has been something I wanted to do for a very long time. The next episode will be covering the kind of the latter half of set 1 there. There's going to be a CRD that comes out in December that doesn't really do much to shake up the metagame. But we'll be able to kind of show off some of these other decks that I maybe mentioned in passing for set 1 here, and maybe you'll see some more optimized lists. So anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Take it easy and peace.